鐘亦都夠法定人數，咁我哋開會啦。請政府入嚟啦，好嗎？各位同事，我相信大家都已經收到咧，政府喺呢一兩日咧係發出咗佢哋嘅回覆啦，就住我哋上次嘅會議9月15號個會議所提出嘅一啲關注嘅事項咧，同埋有一啲所謂團體啦，佢哋喺會議上面所提出嘅一啲意見咧，俾咗個書面嘅回答俾我哋㗎啦。咁我哋今日咧就會就住呢一份嘅文件咧，一陣間都會請政府咧係逐一同我哋講解嘅。我喺度歡迎呢財經事務及庫務局嘅首席助理秘書長何國珊小姐，同埋證監會有幾位同事出席嘅。亦有施哲宏先生、楊以正先生，同埋咧仲有就係石志輝先生，同埋趙嘉麗女士嘅，仲有就係處理高級助理法律草擬專員劉雪清女士，歡迎咁多位。我哋就先請政府咧係就住嗰個文件咧係做個介紹先啦，好嘛？我相信大家都已經收到啦嚇，呢份文件就係 CB 1127402號嘅文件。
係多謝主席。我哋個文件呢，其實主要都係再述翻我哋上一次會議主要討論嘅事項。咁我哋俾一啲跟進嘅資料啦。咁上一次會議其實討論比較集中喺兩個議題，我都希望借今日嗰個機會再同委員可以解釋一下啦。咁其中一項呢，就係講究竟我哋今次呢個建議做同唔做有咩好處啊咁樣。咁其實我哋喺文件呢第5至到第8段咧都俾咗啲資料，咁我都希望喺度可以強調啦，其實今次嘅建議咧，我哋係俾證監會一個非常之有限度嘅新增權力嘅意思咧，即係如果呢個香港以外地方嘅規管者，佢要求為咗監管目的嘅資料係證監會本身冇嘅時候咧，先至需要採取行使呢個權力嘅，咁而特別咧係其中一個條件，點樣先可以證監會提供呢個協助呢？就係只有向同時由證監會同埋嗰個規管者監管嘅持牌法團索取資料。換言之咧，其實證監會好多時候咧，為咗自己嘅監管目的咧，其實好大機會咧，可能其實佢已經有呢啲被要求嘅資料，所以係唔需要再向呢啲持牌法團另外再索取呢啲資料嘅。咁但係始終嚟講咧，喺個法律上咧，證監會始終嘅佢嘅權限就少咗呢一塊啊，所以令到佢咧唔可以能夠同規管者訂立其他香港海外地方嘅規管者啦，訂立相互嘅監管協助安排，變咗係香港證監會喺佢有需嘅時候咧，唔可以同呢個香港以外地方嘅規管者索取啲資料，用嚟監察香港嘅譬如金融穩定啦，或者確保持牌法團嘅合規嘅。咁另一方面咧，而家好多海外嘅地方咧，都要求咧加強同證監會嗰個監管協助咧，先至可以容許譬如香港嘅金融業進入海外市場嘅。咁呢啲就係因為，所以我哋今次咧就建議，希望可以俾證監會呢啲有限度嘅新增權力嘅。另一個上一次會議比較多討論嘅議題呢，就係講我哋究竟今次嗰個建議嗰個機制同其他資料交換機制個法律框架嗰個比較。咁我哋喺文件嘅第10至到17段呢，亦都俾咗啲進一步嘅資料。咁簡單嚟講呢，其實我哋睇過所有關譬如稅務資料交換安排啊，同埋相互法律協助安排，同我哋今次建議嗰個機制嘅安排最大嘅分別，其實就係其餘嗰幾個交換嘅資料交換安排咧，都係政府同埋其他政府訂立，而係具法律約束力嘅協議。而呢啲協議咧，因為係具法律約束力啦，所以要喺香港有呢個法律效力嘅時候咧，必須透過訂立呢個附屬法例。 但係咧，就證券市場監管嚟講咧，監管合作咧，呢啲通常咧都係透過以諒解備忘錄嘅形式，而係同埋喺證券業規管者，而唔係政府之間訂立嘅。而且佢本身亦都唔具呢個法律嘅約束力，亦都明文規定咧係需要受到當地法律所限制嘅。所以其實證監會係根本咧係冇呢個空間去訂立具法律約束力嘅諒解備忘錄。亦都因為係本來呢個備忘錄都唔係具法律約束力，所以睇唔到理由咧係需要訂立呢個附屬法例嘅。咁另一個考慮嘅地方咧，就係其實譬如舉例啦，呢個移交逃犯同埋刑事事宜相互法律協助，佢哋立法嘅原意主要咧係為咗定需要政府行使更加全面嘅權力，亦包括一啲強制嘅措施嘅安排。咁但係相反嚟講咧，我哋今次嗰個建議咧，其實只係俾證監會一啲非強制性嘅權力，係可以等佢哋可以應香港以外地方嘅規管者提出嘅要求，提供有限度嘅監管協助。咁我哋亦都希望強調咧，證監會今次咧，我哋並唔會俾佢可以賦權啊，俾佢哋進入任何法團嘅處所嘅。咁事實上咧，為咗提高透明度啦，證監會本來亦都係需要根據法例現有嘅第186第5款啦嘅規定，喺憲報刊登同佢訂立咗監管諒解備忘錄嘅香港以外地方嘅規管者嘅名稱嘅。另外咧，證監會咧亦都會將佢喺個網站嗰度咧登載咧已簽署嘅監管諒解備忘錄嘅文本。咁再為咗我哋理解啦，委員啦，可能有啲業界嘅關注啦。其實證監會喺上一次嘅會議上邊咧，都承諾啦，佢哋會定期同公眾啦、立法會啦咁交代有關嘅工作啦，喺呢個監管協助方面啦。咁佢哋亦都會同業界加強溝通，了解佢哋嘅關注㗎。咁主席，我嘅簡介係咁。
唔該晒。張華峰議員有問題係咪？
多謝主席。就我哋立法會法律事務部向證監會查詢有關跨境實地視察嘅問題咧，就我有幾點想證監會澄清一下嘅。喺 CB1 個文件之中，附件嘅第4條有關跨境實地視察，喺註解第6段嘅細節之中咧，證監會指有一啲司法管轄根據當地嘅法律有跨境權力喺其他嘅司法管轄區進行實地嘅視察。我想問一問，有邊度嘅司法管轄區有呢種特別嘅權力？香港是否有相關嘅條例允許其他地方監管者嚟香港實地嘅視察咧？唔該。
好啊，阿張議員問嘅咧就係上一次嘅文件啦。咁我想知道一下就係對於今次剛才何小姐介紹嘅嗰個文件咧，大家有冇咩問題先？我有嘅，不過會唔會等我問你？如果係你有啦，我想話先處咗你嗰個先啦，好嘛？阿張議員一陣間先至答你咯，好唔好？OK。因為我哋一陣間亦都會討論到你剛才提出嘅嗰個問題嘅，好嘛？船長議員，
多謝主席。就第9段嗰度咧，關於歐盟成員啦，就你列咗3個國家，德國、荷蘭同埋英國。我想問咧，因為我唔知道，我可能一定係睇得唔夠詳細啦。就美國係點做㗎？即係我知道你文件你冇交代歐國係咩？
美國係點做係咪？好啊，邊一位可以答？施生係嘛？
Thank you very much for the question. I actually happened to be in Washington and the United States, Washington and New York last week, and I discussed this very point with the regulatory commissions there. My understanding from my discussions with the regulatory commissions in the United States that their subpoena powers are so broad that they do not need a specific enabling piece of legislation to provide for the mechanisms which are envisaged by the bill. This appears to contrast with the European, including the United Kingdom, Singapore and Australian legal status where a specific power has been granted by the legislatures there to enable the provision. Since our analysis, unlike the United States, is that we don't have a general power, we believe that this power needs to be enabled, and hence the proposal under the bill.
佢唔需要一個法例，但係佢哋操作嘅時候會係點咧？佢哋都係咪會同其他國家簽 MOU？ 只不過佢哋嘅監管機構係唔需要有即係額外嘅權力咁解，係嘛？咁但係佢哋嘅 MOU 會唔會受任何嘅制約咁嘅？
施先生。
Mr. Sin, there's an important context to make, because of course we actually haven't entered into an MOU to provide for this power yet.
But how about United States versus other European countries?
Versus other, well, and this is where it's worth noting that the original catalyst for this particular proposal came out of Europe. The catalyst was an ability for Hong Kong private funds to market their funds into Europe. The European regulators in the European countries required of Hong Kong a memorandum of understanding that provided for the power that we are seeking. That was the original catalyst to this. In addition to that original catalyst is a recognition that this power is very beneficial for broad global supervisory cooperation across borders and boundaries. But I think the best response I can make to your question is that right now the MOUs being requested of us out of Europe have a specific wish for this power. And that specific wish and those MOUs are directly related to market access by Hong Kong firms, which would not ordinarily be granted to those Hong Kong firms but for the existence of these MOUs. And secondly, it will then also provide, we believe, enhanced supervisory cooperation across borders, which is important given the global nature of markets and many financial intermediaries, not all financial intermediaries. So at this stage, the bulk of the interest in the activity is coming from Europe. We are in discussions with the United States about MOUs, but up until the point in time that we have, hopefully have the power, we're not really in a position to go much further than we are today when it comes to negotiating MOUs.
好啊，其他同事冇問題啦，係咪？嗱，如果冇問題嘅話咧，我哋就呢份文件咧就知悉政府嗰個情況啦。咁張華峰議員咧，剛才都提到有個問題啦嚇。咁何小姐，你有冇咩嘅回應？
係多謝主席。其實頭先阿張議員嗰個問題咧，我哋今朝其實喺我哋回應法律顧問提出嘅問題，我哋今朝俾咗一份文件俾委員嘅。咁希望兩位亦都收到啦。咁我哋裏邊其實都提過嘅。咁其實某一啲香港以外地方嘅主管當局啦，即係譬如例如係美國啦，佢哋咧係可以根據當地嘅法律咧係有呢個跨境嘅權力。咁所以咧，其實佢哋係喺對於佢哋管轄範圍之內，或者已經接受佢管轄嘅實體，譬如啦嗰個母公司喺香港以外地方係受規管嘅子公司啦，可以進行呢個跨境實地視察嘅。咁所以其實嚟講咧，就佢哋呢啲咁嘅公司咧係唔會受到香港法例或者證監會佢唔可以逼佢哋要接受呢個跨境嘅實地視察嘅。咁或者我揾證監會嘅同事進一步解釋。
I'd be delighted to add, if I may, Mr. Chairman. In response to Mr. Chung's question, I would like to also clarify that cross-border on-site visits are not caught by the proposed bill. This is a separate existing supervisory cooperation mechanism, which is governed by MOU arrangements that we have, and has been mentioned. The United States is a particularly good example of a jurisdiction who have regulatory bodies who do conduct on-site visits across borders, including in Hong Kong, and they do notify us. There are also examples of European regulators coming to Hong Kong and again conducting on-site visits here. But I do want to just again emphasise that the cross-border on-site visits is an pre-existing supervisory tool which is very commonly used. The United States will visit, I know, for instance, the United Kingdom. The United Kingdom will visit the United States. Regulators operating across borders, particularly in a Western Hemisphere sense, is an existing precedent both in the Western Hemisphere and here in Hong Kong.
張議員，
我想就相信呢個條例係唔係只係咧香港嘅公司，佢嘅母公司喺美國註冊，自有權咧去接受呢個跨境實地嗰個視察。如果本身喺香港註冊或者係海外其他地方註冊，呢條條例係唔適用嘅，係唔受呢條條例嘅規限嘅咧。
好啊，支持黃先生。
Thank you, Mr. Chung. Just to clarify, the proposed bill before the Council, it only relates to licensed corporations that either are regulated in a second jurisdiction or have a related corporation that is regulated in that second jurisdiction. So if I understand the question correctly, I believe that the answer is that only in the case of, in relation to this bill, the provisions would only apply to when there is in effect regulation in two jurisdictions. But going back to the on-site visit point, which again is separate and existing to the current proposal, our understanding of on-site visits from a foreign regulator comes about because the Hong Kong licensed corporation has submitted to the jurisdiction of that third country, or there is some form of consolidated supervision that comes from that third country. That's our understanding of how cross-border on-site visits would work, and I think the conclusion from that statement would be if there is no supervisory or regulated connection to a third country, then a on-site visit would be inappropriate and would not occur. It only occurs when there has been a submission to that third country jurisdiction. But again, I do stress that cross-border on-site visits is not within scope of the bill, and what I'm talking about and explaining relates to existing supervisory tools.
清楚啦嘛？好啊，董繼昌議員。
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I just want to follow up on the cross-border on-site visits arrangement. It just seems to me that under paragraph C of the government's answer, the cross-border visit arrangement are purely an arrangement between the foreign regulator and the regulated entity. The FC normally would just stand back and let those, arrangements happen. But I'm just wondering if the regulated entity in Hong Kong, for some reasons, resists that request for on-site visit. Has such incident happened before? And if such incident happens, what under the current arrangement or the MOUs signed by the SFC would SFC be involved in such scenario?
Mr. Sisbon.
Thank you for the question, Mr. Long. I am not aware of any licensed corporation in Hong Kong that has refused an on-site visit. It's probably opportune for me to say that they're not common either. They don't occur frequently. When they do occur, they are usually, from our understanding, because you are absolutely correct, we do not have any direct involvement, nor do we support or supplement those cross-border on-site visits ourselves. In the event that there was a refusal by a licensed corporation to submit to an overseas on-site visit, that would be a matter between the overseas regulator and the licensed corporation, and would not ordinarily involve us, and we would not insert ourselves into such a discussion.
Okay. 兩個張議員冇問題。OK， 好啊。咁基本上咧，就政府都回應咗我哋法律顧問嘅一啲提問啦嚇。大家同事如果冇問題嘅話咧，咁我哋今日咧就下一個階段我哋要進入咧呢個逐條審議嘅工作㗎啦。我哋請秘書長咧就係帶領我哋逐條咁樣去審議。
多謝主席。咁我建議委員咧都可以睇翻秘書處準備咗嗰個標明文本啦。咁我哋條例草案嘅第2步咧，主要咧就係修訂現有嘅條例啦，去免除持牌代表持有印刷本牌照嘅需要。但係咧，持牌法團同埋註冊機構咧，需要去喺佢嘅主要營業地點展示印刷本牌照嘅現行規定咧，係維持不變嘅。咁所以咧，其實標明文本嘅第1至到第6頁咧，其實主要咧都係為咗反映呢個建議啦。我哋咧建議修訂條例嘅第116、117條啦，加入條文，使到證監會咧係需要向獲發牌嘅法團咧發出呢個印刷本嘅牌照㗎。咁另外第7至到第12頁咧，主要都係修訂翻條例嘅第120至121頁啦，反映證監會咧係無需要再向呢個持牌代表發給呢個印刷本牌照，而改係以書面通知咧去申請人嘅。咁我哋亦都同時新增一個條文啦，指明證監會喺草案實施之前發俾持牌代表嘅印刷本牌照咧，將唔會再具有顯示某名個人獲發牌嘅效力㗎。咁由於證監會咧，亦都唔會再向呢個持牌代表發出呢個印刷本牌照啦，所以草案呢就會廢除有關持牌代表嘅牌照被撤銷之後需要交還牌照同埋咧相關罰則嘅條文嘅。咁去到標明文本嘅第13頁啦，呢個咧主要係一個技術性嘅修訂嘅啫，反映條例第122條向持牌代表批准隸屬轉移嘅情況之下咧，並冇對印刷本牌照嘅提述嘅。
好啊，到呢度為止，大家同事有冇咩問題？單仲偕議員，
我想問呢啲修訂同條例嘅目的有冇咩關係嘅？
因為今次我哋呢個條例草案咧，最主要頭先我哋傾過嗰個關於證監會嗰個監管合作啦，但係其餘咧我哋都有一啲比較輕微嘅修訂，我哋都擺咗喺呢個條例草案裏邊。咁其實喺我哋嗰個立法會嗰個 lateral brief 嗰個文件摘要咧，我哋都有提述嘅。咁呢個第2部分咧就係一個其中嘅一個比較簡單嘅修訂嚟嘅。
好，有冇其他問題？我哋繼續啦，好嗎？
係，多謝主席。咁去到第15頁啦，都係一個技術性修訂啦，廢除而家條例第123條有關持牌代表終止為其主事人行事之後交還牌照同埋相關罰則嘅條文嘅。 第16至到第17頁咧，同樣係一個技術性修訂嚟嘅，修改咧124條有關牌照副本嘅條文啦，同埋127條有關更改持牌人獲發牌或者獲註冊嘅受規管活動嘅條文，主要都係要表達咧，而證監會咧只會係向持牌法團發出印刷本牌照，同埋向註冊機構發出註冊證明書嘅。咁去到第22頁啦，咁其實都係喺嗰個附表加入一個釋義嘅啫，因為我哋加入呢個印刷本牌照嘅解釋嘅啫。
係梁繼昌議員，
我想問一問，咁而家其實你即係咪冇咗個 printed license，因為係得一個 printed license，要點樣樣啊？同埋你呢個改動嗰個目的係咪想慳翻啲錢啫？即係我唔知係點解要改佢啊？
可能係一啲簡化手續啊，啲咁嘅嘢嚇。
係，多謝主席。或者我可以解釋一下啦。咁而家我哋今次個建議咧，只係免除向持牌代表持有印刷本嗰個牌照嗰個需要，持牌法團啦或者註冊機構係仍然我哋證監會發出呢個印刷本牌照。咁嗰個目的咧，其實因為好多時候咧，其實我哋條例咧只係要求呢個持牌法團喺佢嗰個主要營業地點掛佢嗰個牌照出嚟，主要係for呢個做呢個投資者保障嘅啫。咁至於我個持牌代表，好多時候其實佢哋嗰個牌照都唔會喺嗰個持牌營業地點嗰度整出嚟嘅。咁我哋其實而家證監會嗰個網站裏邊咧，都已經寫晒最新嗰個持牌代表、持牌法團嗰個名單㗎啦。咁所以我哋做完呢個建議修訂之後咧，一來咧就希望可以減省持牌代表佢嗰個可能又要個手續啊，或者個費用啦。咁第二，我哋都會做翻一個加強嗰個投資者教育啦，即係通知佢哋，即係如果第時要睇持牌代表最新資料咧，就會上翻證監會嗰個網站嘅。
好，咁我哋繼續啦。
跟住嚟咧，去到標明文本第24頁啦。咁其實佢呢度之後咧，係有第2至第4分部咧，都係主要同發牌相關附屬法例嘅修訂嘅啫。咁其實24至34頁咧，全部都係一啲技術性修訂，全部都係希望反映翻以後證監會咧，只係會向持牌法團發出印刷本牌照，同埋向註冊機構發出註冊證明書呢啲相關條文做出修訂嘅啫。咁接住嚟咧，就係第35頁至到第98頁。呢個第2部嘅第5分部咧，其實再有咧就係立法會喺14年3月通過嘅2014證券及期貨修訂條例，有關呢個監管場外衍生工具佢嗰邊嘅附表11有關過渡性條文嘅修訂嘅。咁而家我哋咧就證監會就計劃喺呢個過渡期間咧，就向相關嘅中介人發出特定嘅附表11印刷本牌照同埋註冊證明書，示明佢哋咧係當作為獲發牌或者獲註冊進行新增或者涵蓋範圍擴大咗嘅受規管活動嘅。咁呢個即係呢個建議咧，都係希望中介人啦可以向呢啲客戶咧展示佢哋有一個實物嘅證明書，為投資者提供更加嘅保障嘅。咁標明文本嘅第44至到93頁咧，其實都係反映翻頭先我哋嗰個建議啦，全部都係一啲技術性修訂，只係反映呢個過渡期間咧，證監會只係會向持牌法團發出呢個印刷本嘅牌照嘅。咁我哋其實接住落嚟可以去到第94頁，咁我哋就喺呢個附表11啦，就增加咗一個新嘅5A 部。咁其實第一咧就係為頭先我哋所提過啦，嗰個附表11印刷本牌照同埋附表11註冊證明書提供一個釋義啦。咁94到95頁咧就係表明證監會喺場外衍生工具市場嘅中介人，當作為獲發牌或者獲註冊嘅過渡期間呢，同向佢哋發出呢個附表11印刷本牌照或者係一個附表11註冊證明書，指明咧呢啲中介人呢係當作獲發牌或者註冊進行受規管活動嘅。至於95同96頁咧，就呢個修訂咧係表明中介人如果被終止佢作 當作為持牌或者註冊嘅身份咧，必須咧將呢個印刷本嘅牌照或者註冊證明書咧交翻俾證監會嘅，並定明冇按照規定交還而冇合理辯解嘅罰則。係如果冇第二部分就係咁多啦。如果條例草案咧去到第100頁咧，就係第3部，就係就向香港以外地方規管者提供監管協助而修訂證券及期貨條例嘅草案啦。咁第100頁到107頁咧，就係一個技術性修訂，因為經修訂之後嘅第186條啦，除咗列明證監會向香港以外地方規管者提供調查協助之外咧，我哋仲加入咗提供監管協助嘅條文，所以我哋咧就建議修訂第179條，將第186條嘅提述改為186(1)或者2條，清楚表明咧呢個第179條只係適用於喺調查協助嘅情況嘅啫。跟住落嚟咧就去到110頁，咁呢個就係條例第180條，列明證監會喺監管中介人同埋嗰個聯繫實體可行使嘅監管權力嘅。咁我哋而家建議就加入新嘅第4A 款，賦權獲授權人喺向香港以外地方嘅規管者提供協助嘅情況下咧，要求持牌法團或者佢嘅聯繫法團啦，提供某一啲記錄或者文件，同埋回答某一啲問題嘅。但我哋對呢個權力咧係作出咗規限。喺呢個新嘅4A 款咧，我哋包括寫明咧，只可以要求取得同呢個受規管活動有關嘅資料嘅。接住我哋可以去到第119頁，有關呢個新增嘅第2A 款。呢個新 2A 款咧係規定證監會只可以喺特定嘅情況下提供監管協助嘅。咁第一啦，提出要求嘅規管機構要係執行同證監會相似嘅職能，並且已經受到足夠嘅保密條文所規限啦。咁第二咧，請求嘅協助咧係必須要符合公眾利益嘅。第三咧，規管機構咧已提供符合新增嘅第2D 款嘅書面陳述啦，表明未能夠同埋將唔能夠借任何其他合理方法取得所要求嘅資料，同埋喺冇呢啲資料嘅情況下咧，唔能夠同埋將不能夠全面確定喺新增嘅第2B 款描述嘅事宜，即係話咧有關持牌法團或者佢嘅聯繫法團會否對其司法管轄區喺金融方面嘅穩定構成風險啦，或者呢個持牌法團或其有聯繫法團係咪有遵從提出請求嘅規管者所施行與證券有關嘅法律規定或者規管性規定嘅？咁另外咧，第四啦，呢個規管機構咧係必須已經提供符合新增第2E 款嘅書面承諾嘅。咁呢個第2E 款嘅書面承諾所包含嘅嘢係乜嘢咧？咁其實喺第121頁啦，標明文本嗰度有寫啦。呢個主要係為咗防止進一步披露資料，或者喺未經授權嘅情況下使用資料嘅。咁所以我哋咧建議咧，呢個提出請求嘅規管者必須向證監會提交一個書面承諾，表明佢只係會因該項協助請求而從證監會取到嘅資料咧，只係用嚟確定頭先嗰個啦第2B 款所述嘅事宜啦，而唔會喺任何程序中使用上述嘅資料嘅，亦都會將呢啲資料咧列作機密處理，同埋唔會喺未獲證監會同意之下啦，為任何目的而向任何其他人披露呢啲資料啦。如果喺接獲喺法律上可強制執行有關披露任何資料嘅要求，就會喺合理咁切實可行嘅範圍裏邊，盡快通知證監會啦，採取嘅所有可用嘅適當措施，協助將呢啲資料保密嘅。咁並且佢喺呢個書面承諾咧，亦都要講明佢咧會確保呢啲資料保密嘅任何行動同埋程序中咧，係會同證監會合作嘅。
同事有冇問題啊？冇問題。
係。
法律顧問有冇問題？法律顧問啊。
問題咧就想跟進翻咧，即係呢個新加嘅喺呢個嘅2E 嘅 D 咧，就喺嗰個嘅係羅馬數字2嘅第2款嗰度啦。咁就所講咧就話係採取所有可用嘅適當措施。 咁咧就以協助咧將該等資料保密嘅。咁我就想知道，如果嗰個有關嘅當局咧，佢係冇喺你括弧所提及嘅，即係話宣示法律嘅豁免權啦，或者係法律特權嘅時候，咁仲有咩其他嘅措施咧？可唔可以即係喺呢度澄清翻呢？即係如果佢嗰個制度係同香港係有所出入嘅時候，呢度證監或者係即係政府當局係會點樣做去保障翻呢？
係主席我諗我哋呢個條文裏邊咧，其實都寫咗咧，佢括弧裏邊係包括但不限於啦。咁所以其實亦都係寫明可以有其他嘅方法啦，即係不限於嗰個所謂宣示法律豁免權同法律特權，或者詳情我請證監會Mr. Young。
好啊。
Mr. Young. Don't actually have anything to add to that. The translation was very garbled. I'm afraid I didn't really get the question. I only got part of it. Sorry.
我哋再 repeat 一次俾佢，即係除咗法律顧問，你再講一次啦，好嘛？因為佢聽唔到個翻譯係啦，再講一次啦，好嘛
？It is stated in the Section 186 2E, and then in the paragraph D, subsection in the paragraph 2, it is said that the written undertaking referred to in subsection 2AB must be to the effect that the authority or the regulatory organizations will, on receiving a demand legally enforceable under the laws of the jurisdiction of the authority or regulatory organization for the disclosure of any of the information, assist in preserving the confidentiality of the information by taking all the appropriate measures as may be available. My question is, what if the other jurisdictions, they does not have such legal measures such as the legal exemptions or the privileges under that law of the jurisdictions? What other measures will be available to protect the licensed corporations?
All right, thank you. I didn't get that the first time round.
Yes.
I mean, we anticipate that most other jurisdictions that we will be dealing with will have equivalents to public interest immunity or something along those lines. Most of the common law jurisdictions in the US and UK and other jurisdictions will have something similar to that. To the extent that they don't have PII, they may well have other protections, and I mean it'll be jurisdiction specific, and we would work with the local regulator to see what possible legal avenues were available and pursue them as best we can.
Okay, but if these measures, they are not equivalent to that of the Hong Kong State, for example, the LPP or the right against the self-incriminations, but would you say that these protections are adequate?
Mr. Young?
Well, I mean, as I say, most of the jurisdictions that we would be dealing with, US, in Europe as well, they would have legal professional privilege, they would have public interest immunity, they would have equivalent, and they may not be exact, but they will be very, very similar. Certainly all common law jurisdictions will have that. But I mean, there may be alternative protections available as well. It really is, it's impossible to be prescriptive. It will depend on the jurisdiction.
OK 嚇，前咗議員。
嗱，主席，我慢慢問啊，容許我。我想睇翻第119頁同120頁嗰個新增嘅大嘅2A 下面嘅括弧細 A， 證監會認為該當局或機構符合5括弧 AB 所提述嘅，咁係咪即係5括弧 AB 即是係124嗰個 AB 啊？係咪即係中文嘅124頁嗰個 AB？ 主席 ，OK，
主席係。
好嗱，咁如果係咁咧，我就問題就問咧，公眾會唔會知道？公眾會唔會知道？證監會覺得邊一啲機構係 A 同 B 符合嘅？即係會唔會有一個即係附表或者係任何嘅公開嘅文件知道咧，係公眾可以了解到究竟乜嘢嘅監管機構咧係證監會係認為符合相關嘅規定。
何主席。
係，多謝主席。 嗱，頭先其實如果證監會佢同任何一個規管者簽訂咗呢啲諒解備忘錄咧，佢哋根據法例要求咧，都要將呢個地方嗰個規管者咧係需要刊登憲報嘅。咁或者我睇下 Mr. Shipton 有冇嘢補充？
好，Mr. Shipton.
Yes, so we will firstly gazette the names of the regulators with whom we enter into supervisory cooperation arrangements. And then in the ordinary course, we would also publish those MOU arrangements so that it would be very clear to the public and all interested parties the scope and extent to which we have entered into supervisory cooperation arrangements with different regulators. And I must stress that there will be differences on this whole point of reciprocity, which we've consistently sort of confirmed, that only where there is a reciprocal ability to enter into such an arrangement as envisaged by the bill, and there is a reciprocal desire to enter into such arrangements, including, for instance, granting market access, only then will we enter into it. This is a discretionary power as far as we are concerned. It is not a mandatory power, and it is entirely possible that many MOU or not, let me rephrase that, it's entirely possible that not all MOU arrangements that we enter into with other jurisdictions would include provisions envisaged by this bill. That said, we do expect a significant degree of interest from the Western Hemisphere and desire to enter into MOU arrangements, including provisions as envisaged by the bill that we're discussing.
如果咁，我再問多個問題就係、咁公眾係咪將來會好容易查閲到？因為你哋同唔同，我估證監將來可能都會同唔同嘅機構，除咗簽呢啲交換資料協議之外，都可能簽其他嘅MOU都唔出奇。咁公眾有冇一個好簡單嘅地方附表，一眼睇晒，你係可以用根據呢一條新增嘅呢條條款行使嘅權利㗎？
係多謝主席，多謝單議員。佢哋嘅所有個MOU 嗰個文本咧，都會喺個網上喺證監會個網址上邊。咁佢有個特定有一格咁，你 click 入去咧，就應該冚唪唥會列舉晒出嚟㗎。
我知，但係公眾我知嗱，呢個係一個呢個係透明嘅，公眾係一個可以查閲晒每個 MOU 嘅文件，呢個係好啊，我讚賞。但係會唔會有一個簡易嘅方法都可以容許到俾公眾知道有邊幾個地區或者國家證監會係根據呢一條條款行使交換資料嘅權利嘅？
The exchange of information arrangements will invariably differ from different jurisdictions to different jurisdictions. So the level of transparency which we believe is appropriate is to make available all of the MOU arrangements that we enter into, of course subject to very rare requests, which I'm actually not aware of any to date, that would forbid or disallow us to publish those arrangements. So putting that very rare and unlikely event to one side, we will publish the full text of each supervisory MOU arrangement. And it will be very clear inside those MOU arrangements that there will be provisions relating to the exchange of information. So it would be very clear to interested parties to search and readily obtain an understanding as to whether an arrangement with a particular jurisdiction includes the incremental power that is envisaged by this bill. I also know, because it's been said to me already, that many legal advisors watch very closely the MOU arrangements between different jurisdictions because they are advising their clients, many of whom operate across borders and are fully aware and fully appreciate of the likelihood of exchange of information even under existing measures at the moment.
好，同志冇其他問題啊嘛？袁家議員，
我想問2C 嗰度咧，即係121頁2C 嗰度咧，嗱，你話為實施第 2B 款而指明的法團是符合以下説明的法團，跟住就括弧 A 同 B 啦，屬上述主管當局或規管機構所管轄的及所屬所持牌法團或屬持牌法團的有聯繫法團。可唔可以具體啲講咩叫聯繫法團啊？
係多謝主席。2C A 同 B 咧係兩個之間係有個及字啦，咁所以其實一定要係呢個所謂呢個持牌法團一定係同要求資料嗰個主管當局或者規管機構係所規管，呢個係一定要嘅啦。咁第二咧就係同時間喺 B 嗰度，除咗受到嗰個要求資料嗰個規管機構規管，亦都要係證監會嘅持牌法團。咁呢個係第一款啦。第二款就係、如果佢係 2CA 屬係呢個要求資料嘅法團規管嘅機構規管，或者佢係一個屬持牌法團嘅有聯繫法團。咁呢、個就主要就係講，如果即係呢個喺持牌法團，佢呢個聯繫法團，佢未必係證監會所規管，但係佢係一個證監會所規管持牌法團嘅有聯繫法團啦。咁而佢呢個同時間亦都要係需要嗰個索取資料嗰個海外機構所規管嘅。
嗱，我知啊。嗱，二大 C 括弧細 B 嗰個咧，就係證監會嘅法團或屬或持牌法團的有聯繫法團。OK， 嗱，屬持牌法團咧就明白啦，你有佢嘅資料啦。但係屬持牌法團嘅有聯繫法團咧，咁證監會又會有佢嘅資料嘅咩？
何小姐。
As I believe this is submitted in written papers, but the words related corporation is defined under the ordinance, under the Securities and Futures Ordinance, and essentially it refers to a holding company, a subsidiary of the same holding company, and the thresholds are composition of control of the composition of the board, control of half the voting rights, or holding half of issued capital. That's a well established and recognised definition of related corporations. But I think, Mr. Sin, you're also alluding to the fact as to pre or in advance of transparency of what companies constitute a related corporation. That would be outside of our scope, because at any given time there could be any number of different related corporations existing overseas, and of course again the scope must be that related company or related corporation has to be regulated overseas for it to fall within the boundaries of the provision proposed by the bill.
主持啊，呢個咧，我覺得係有少少，我唔知係咪應該有個問題去講啊。你客觀上咧，頭先Mr. Shipton 所講咧，你最初個描述咧，咩持牌有幾多個咩董事啊等等嗰啲咧，嗰個嘅定義咧就係窄好多嘅。但係如果你用一個表面嘅字眼咧，用個常人。即係 common sense 啊，常人嘅理解有聯繫法團咧就點咧？為咗持牌嘅法團，佢嘅交易對手都可以係呢一個有關聯嘅有聯繫嘅法團嚟。
呢個我諗係有特定嘅解釋嘅。
係主席，其實我哋喺法例裏即係呢個期貨證券及期貨條例嗰個附表嘅第一部第3條已經將有聯繫法團嗰個定義寫咗落去嘅，咁一定係根據個法例喺現有法例嚟嘅嚇。
我知，可唔可以？我要搞清楚個 scope 係咪真係好闊？係，一係攞個 SFO 出嚟，等我哋睇清楚第幾。
有。我哋法律顧問有啊，我哋俾你。唔係，或者法律顧問讀一讀啦，好嘛？讀一讀咪得。 個 definition 到嗰度。
馬上之後去。
就喺呢個
啊，
嘅
船龍佳議員。
係，唔好意思。
有得睇啊。OK， 英文都冇問題，我估我都識嘅。
中英都有我哋呢度。啊。或者我哋法律顧問讀一次咧，因為我相信好多即係聽眾或者觀眾佢哋都想知道嘅。
就有聯繫法團嘅提述啦嚇，喺證監個條例而言咧，如果多於一個法團，而其中一個一是其餘法團嘅控權公司啦，二啦係其餘法團嘅附屬公司，或者係三係其餘法團所屬嘅控權公司嘅附屬公司，咁呢啲法團咧就視為彼此的有聯繫法團。而 B 咧就話，如果個人咧，如果係控制一個或者多過一個法團嘅董事局嘅組成，或者二啦，控制一個或者多過一個法團喺成員大會上嘅過半數嘅投票權啦，又或者三持有一個或者多於一個法團嘅過半數已經發行嘅股本，咁咧嘅話咧，則第一、二、三節咧提述嘅每一個法團同埋其一嘅每一個附屬公司咧，都會視為彼此有聯繫嘅法團。咁其實呢一個所謂有聯繫法團就已經喺呢一個嘅第三款入邊咧就有個界定㗎啦。
不，主席，我哋補充一句，頭先法律顧問提述嗰個人就喺同我哋嗰個條例草案就未必最有關，因為我哋主要都係講一個法團。
法團係。蔣家議員仲有冇問題？
有，但我要繼續係。跟住落先啦，主席。
好啊，咁何小姐，我哋繼續好嘛？
繼續落去咧，就去到第123頁啦。123頁咧，主要係將第186條裏邊有關證監會提供嘅調查協助嘅保障，例如譬如對係需要嗰個協助係需要合乎公眾利益啊，對方嗰個規管機構係需要受到保密條文嘅規限，呢啲嘅保障咧，伸延到去監管協助嘅。如果
主席，我想問一個問題，即係比較整體睇，收到呢啲嘅請求之後提供協助咧，會唔會你會唔會通知嗰個受影響嘅人士㗎？
係主席，因為其實今次我哋嗰個建議就係，如果證監會手頭冇嗰個被要求嗰個資料咧，就係令到證監會有權向嗰個持牌法團，即係關於嗰個符合嗰個條件嘅持牌法團，直接攞嗰啲資料，所以自然而然咧係會一定要通知佢，然後問佢直接攞嗰啲資料。
我知，但係如果有咧？
如果有咧，其實根據現有法例咧，係已經有條文可以等證監會俾呢個資料俾對方㗎啦。
即係唔會通知嘅。好，
我想問咧，喺現有而家新建議裏邊咧，收到嗰個即係收到你要求之後咧，我可唔可以反對？我認為你唔恰當地俾佢，有冇得打官司嘅？
其實如果佢有呢個合理嘅辯解咧，證監會係會考慮嘅。咁呢個條文裏邊現有條文其實都已經有㗎啦。係
咩叫合？唔係我知合理。
佢有範圍㗎嘛？
唔係我知合理辯解啫，但係你證監會考慮啫。我而家唔滿意你證監會決定，我有冇得上訴？係咪要去入咩tribunal嗰度嘅
？Mr. Shipman.
Thank you for the question. There are a number of potential grounds for having a reasonable excuse, including, for instance, the right against self-incrimination. There is also grounds for legal professional privilege, and we would be open to receiving whatever grounds a licensed corporation may present to us in response to a request. Any request for information that is envisaged by this bill will be very clearly identifiable to the licensed corporation because we will be mentioning the sections. And because we mention the sections and the subsections that we are seeking the information under, that will then give notice to the licensed corporation that this information is in relation is being requested by a overseas or non-Hong Kong regulator. And then, of course, it is an existing provision that an appeal or a request not to adhere to the information request on reasonable grounds could be granted. And of course, at all times, any decision, including this particular circumstance, is judicially reviewable.
除咗證監之外，即係 judicial review 之外咧，會唔會有啲上訴委員會可以上訴嘅？淨係這樣。喺而家我哋嘅條文建議下面。
No, there would not be any separate appeal mechanisms. We believe that because of the multiple safeguards, including the undertakings, which we'll come on to in a minute, that there are a range of inbuilt protections that protect the interests of the licensed corporation, remembering that this provision only relates to licensed corporations. It does not apply to individuals. So, assuming that those provisions and protections are adhered to, and also given that it is very well established and well recognised by corporations operating across borders and across markets that there is exchange of information for supervisory purposes, which is separate to enforcement purposes, given that this is a well-established exchange of information mechanism already, we do not believe that an appeal mechanism in addition to the existing rights to judicially review any decision by the Commission is necessary or needed.
主席，即係我唔知有冇記錯啦。頭先單仲偕議員所提嘅問題咧，我記得我之前已經問過。嗰個問題就係證監會如果向其他監管機構提供本地券商嘅資料咧，證監會會唔會通知該券商？咁證監會答覆係會嘅。但頭先我聽到咧，就係話如果證監已經有手上已經有個券商嘅資料，就無需再通知個券商。呢個係唔係即係我想確定一下啫？
好啊，Mr. Shipton。即如果佢有資料，佢就唔需要通知。咁呢個係咪即係對嗰個被調查嘅人都係有啲？等證監啊，施志宏先生答你，再答一次。
That is correct, although I would, Mr. Chung, make one clarification, is that this is not relating to an investigation. The information exchanges that take place under the existing arrangements, and the distinction is between existing arrangements are well established, that there is an ability, provided that the gateways are met, and there are protections such as it is in the best interest and expedient for the public. It is not an unnecessary drain on resources on the Commission, that there would not be a notification to the licensed corporation in relation to supervisory exchange of information when that information is already on hand. There is a distinction to be made with the proposal before the Legislative Council, and that is when we do not have information to hand, and that is when we would, by force of the requesting letter, put the licensed corporation on notice that the information being requested is for the purposes of a non-Hong Kong regulator. I hope this distinction is clear.
主席，我想問一問，交換資料同埋調查需要嘅資料有咩分別呢？你交換資料分分鐘會變成被調查嘅資料嚟嘅喎，所以交換資料同埋調查資料有咩分別？因為頭先講嘅咧就係有分別嘅，有啲係要通知嗰個被調查，有啲係冇嘅。咁所以我想清楚交換資料同埋調查資料有咩分別？
好啊，施志宏先啊。
Again, all of the MOU arrangements that and information exchange arrangements we have when it comes to supervisory cooperation we exchange information with our supervisory counterparts under the arrangement via the MOUs that this is for supervisory purposes only. And that is the current protocol. If information is to be wished to be used by another regulator for enforcement purposes, then the existing arrangements and protocols would deem it necessary that a separate information request be submitted via the enforcement MOU arrangements that would then govern that information exchange and the use of that information via the non-Hong Kong regulator.
清楚，前總監議員。
主席啊，我對證監第2B 嗰度咧，我仲係有啲問題嘅。即係譬如中文嘅120啊，第2大 B 嗰度咧，
你講。
你話提唔提供協助咧，就係視乎 細 A 嗰度咧，就話是否對上述主管當局或規管機構嘅司法管轄區就係金融方面嘅穩定性構成風險，或是否可能影響該區嘅金融嘅穩定性。嗱，呢個係好闊嘅，乜都得嘅。咁但係有冇前提就係、譬如話，喂嗱，我唔知道你證監會點做啦。有個機構，佢突然之間嚟問我香港呢度你哋攞嘢，但係喺佢哋嗰度咧，根本我個機構係冇做生意嘅，冇嘅，冇任何業務嘅。咁其實係咪？但係咁樣你即係如果佢申請攞牌照，你問下呢個機構，咁我又唔同啦。即係有個香港機構，我走去譬如話德國或者係英國開分店，咁我申請，咁你嚟問我攞資料咁唔出奇。但係如果我又冇做任何嘢，我淨喺香港做，又唔去嗰度搞，你又冇。但係你當你用 A 嘅時候咧，呢個就差唔多係萬佛朝宗，乜都包晒。
你嘅意思即係話，
會唔會係限制翻？
呢間公司根本就冇喺對方呢個當地嗰度係做生意，或者係持牌或者冇業務。如果冇嘅話咧，應該係唔受佢規管嘅。
但係因為如果你用 A 咧，佢冇做可能都影響佢嘅喎，係咪先
？Mr. Ship 咧？
主席，或者我俾個背景先。首先呢個2大 B 呢個條款咧，其實我哋係聽咗，我哋喺公眾諮詢聽咗業界嘅意見之後加上去。咁啊，業界都有提出過咧，話嗰個資料究竟係咪咩資料都攞咧？會唔會好瑣碎咧？咁所以我哋就加上呢個2大 B 呢度咧，特別規限有關嘅資料咧，其實必須要係愛嚟睇下係咪影響金融穩定方面啊，或者係咪同合規有關。咁呢個新加嗰個所謂保障咧，其實上一次嗰啲團體咧都係表示支持嘅。咁至於嗰個詳細嘅答案，請 Mr. Shipton。
我知加嗰個，我先回應一先。加嗰個係縮窄咗冇嘅範圍，梗係一個進步啦。但係加咗之後仍然係好闊啊！我意思係，即係我舉一個例子，就係頭先我講個例子就係，如果我喺香港你嘅機構根本冇喺被監管，即係問你攞資料嗰個地區裏邊，有冇任何業務嘅時候，亦都冇打算去申請任何業務。即係如果我譬如話阿華豐嗰個公司，佢就走去呢個英國申請攞個牌照，跟住佢就即刻嚟問你攞，咁你梗係可能啦。但係佢又冇喺嗰邊做生意，又冇諗住將嗰啲去嗰度申請攞牌。
我哋就唔會提供協助俾佢㗎啦。
咁係咪你都可以？喂，如果佢根據2A 你要俾㗎咯喎，係咪？
因為
大4
係主席，我諗其實可以睇翻咧因為其實條文裏邊仲有第180條，我諗呢度第110頁啦，所謂要求嗰個資料咧，其實仲有一個規限，就係對受證監會受規管活動有影響嘅，即係同佢有關嘅。咁所以如果佢根本都係冇做任何活動啊，或者點樣，根本就係唔會跌入去。第110
你跟住落去個意思都係已經講咗㗎啦，即係如果唔喺佢當地嗰度有註冊嘅一啲所謂法團咧，根本佢亦都即係攞唔到啲文件，我哋都唔會俾佢。
唔係意思 CB 係講香港人係註冊法團
嗱，我再講係首先第110頁啦，係呢個係第180第新嘅第4大 A 條。咁呢個就係規定咧， 嗰啲要提供嘅資料咧，係對嗰個持牌法團進行嘅任何規管活動有關。咁換言之咧，即係其實如果你頭先嗰個例子，嗰間公司都冇任何活動嘅，咁自然亦都唔會對任何證監會受規管活動有任何影響，咁係唔需要提供呢個資料嘅。
呢個係清楚嘅，呢個係清楚嘅。
Let me also, if I may.
Mr. Shipman.
Thank you. Supplement. I think the example, Mr. Sin, that you use is the chairman is correct that there would not be a nexus in the two jurisdictions in that case. There has to be a regulatory nexus relating to securities or securities compliance or financial stability in effect in that second jurisdiction. And if there is not activities being undertaken or a registration in that second jurisdiction, then the provisions would not apply. It's also worth emphasising that there's another provision which we'll come on to in a minute, which requires confirmation from the second country regulator that the information is for the purposes of determining financial stability or compliance with their own regulations. That gives us an ability, us as in the SFC, to go back and question and query the non-Hong Kong regulator to see whether there are sufficient grounds to justify such a request, because we are cognizant and aware that we do not want this provision to be used as a fishing expedition, and we do not want this provision to be used for unintended purposes, and I know that everybody is in complete agreement in relation to that. Because at the end of the day, this proposal only provides us with a discretion to be able to grant the information. It does not mandate us to give the information if we do have concerns or reservations that the information is not for the purposes of financial stability, which is an important subject matter, or the information is not for the purposes of compliance with securities regulation. There is a final point that I know Ms Ho will come on to in a minute, which is essentially that another confirmation has to be obtained before we can provide this narrow form of supervisory assistance. And that is that second regulator, that non-Hong Kong regulator, cannot get the information itself, because it is very common in the existing arrangements in the financial markets globally, and as I mentioned before in relation to another matter, if a group company submits to the regulation of another regulator, then it is likely to adhere to information requests directly from that regulator. Therefore, we believe that in the vast majority of cases where information is required by a non-Hong Kong regulator, they may go direct. And if they can go direct to get that information, then there's no need to use this provision. That said, this provision is very important because it is required as an important backstop for market access, because it's required by jurisdictions like the European Union. And secondly, there will be times where it is legitimate and appropriate that another regulator wishes to verify or obtain via the SFC information that does relate to either financial stability or adherence to rules in that jurisdiction.
我仲有一個問題，關於通唔通知，即係被又唔係調查，被搜尋資料嘅機構喺呢個問題上咧，我想問咧，證監會或者係局長秘書長咧，就係其實可唔可能係法例上規定佢咧？最後尾嗱，你即係頭先講咧，就係佢冇嘅資料，你就一定問佢攞，佢一定知啦。但係你有嘅時候咧，你就唔使問嘅啦嘛，你就直接俾佢啦嘛。但係你俾咗啲乜嘢資料佢，其實係咪可以因為呢個唔係一個調查啊嘛，你話一個即係就個案嘅調查啊嘛。 咁可唔可能係你係規定佢咧係要通知證監通知呢一個受影響嘅人士咧？即係簡單嚟講，譬如話，你呢度所講荷蘭定德國咁樣問你某某公司或者券商攞啲資料攞啲資料，嗰個券商你有嘅資料你就俾咗佢啦，但係俾佢同時咧，你又通知翻受我唔知咩叫調查，又唔係調查，受研究啦嚇，受研究嘅機構咧咁。
何主席。
Mr. Shipton.
Mr. Shipton.
To confirm, Mr. Sin, there is no provision when it comes to exchange of supervisory information that is already in our possession to notify the relevant licensed corporation. I would stress, though, as a matter of practice, that this is well established internationally, and the information that is usually requested and usually discussed across different regulators, such as, for instance, in supervisory college meetings, which are very well established, very important to global financial stability. There is discussion between regulators of, in effect, their own regulatory and supervisory assistance. The information that usually is discussed and information that is usually exchanged usually relates to, let's call it the assessment or the risk assessments or the analysis by a regulator of a licensed corporation for supervisory purposes. Rarely, at least in my experience, rarely is there a request for a particular piece of data or trade reference. Again, that is because when we are dealing with financial groups that operate across borders, the foreign or the non-Hong Kong regulator will usually go direct to that group itself to seek that particular trade or information data. What regulators are ordinarily interested in exchanging when it comes to this information exchange that you're referring to, that is in the vast majority of cases, that really comes down to our own confidential assessments of licensed corporations, which of course is very important, because to exchange views as to the risk weighting, the regulatory assessments of firms operating and regulated across borders is a vitally important and well-established mechanism when it comes to global regulatory cooperation. And again, a very useful example is these very well-established colleges, supervisory colleges, which exist globally and indeed regionally for these important risk and supervisory assessments. And again, I make the distinction that this is not investigatory in nature, but this is supervisory in nature, which is more oversight and preventative.
我都覺得有少少矛盾嘅地方。成個系統咧，證監會先至點樣唔俾點樣先至可以去俾資料人哋咧？就係當即係非香港嘅監管機構去問受研究嘅機構攞資料嘅時候，佢攞唔到，你先啟動呢樣嘢。好啦，一定攞唔到喎。如果你根據頭先Mr. Shipton 所講就係證監會對呢個機構嘅風險評估啊等等呢啲，佢一定冇㗎，係咪先啦？如果要問你攞呢間機構，你哋證監對呢個機構嘅評估就係佢一定唔知嘅喎。我淨係知道我有牌定冇牌啫嘛，有牌有嗰9類定類嘢，可唔可以喺香港做嘅啫嘛？如果問你攞意見，你幾時都要幾時都啟動㗎，係咪先啦？你頭先就冇，我相反，我調翻轉，我想問有啲咩資料證監可以俾佢嘅咧？年報啊，嗰啲 trade data 有幾多個客戶啊？即係我唔知道有啲咩嗱，唯一啲資料證監冇嘅咧，唔係出邊公開市場冇嘅咧，就係證監對呢個機構嘅評估。頭先你所講嗰堆嘢，咁嗰堆嘢就一定 一定被研究嘅機構一定冇㗎啦。咁你即係任何時間呢度啟動？
你嘅意思即係話佢攞任何資料嘅時候，應該要通知翻嗰個相關嘅。
唔係，我就覺得佢言論矛盾啊！而家係咁講就係、即係佢佢第一就話啊，我唔係啊，要俾人哋嗰啲嘢。只要就係、如果嗰個機構佢能夠直接問香港嘅機構攞到嘅咧，我就唔會俾佢嘅。但係跟住佢答我呢個問題就喂，我可唔可以你俾咗啲嘢人哋嘅時候，你一定要通知翻呢個受影響嘅機構？佢話唔得啊，因為佢攞嗰啲，因為佢俾嗰啲資料咧，就係佢哋個證監對被調查機構，唔係調查被研究嘅機構嘅風險評估啊嘛，咁一定冇嘅喎。你哋券商一定擁有，一定冇證監對券商嘅風險評估嘅資料㗎，係嘛？即係你任何時間都要俾人哋㗎啦，或者你都可以俾人哋㗎啦，係嘛？如果要問你哋嘅攞意見就，除咗問你哋嘅意見，你唔俾得人哋之外，咁有啲咩資料唔係公開嘅，證監有。
Mr. Sin, thank you. Let me try and clarify the situation, because we're talking about two different types of information exchange. So the first type of information exchange, which is envisaged by the bill, is in effect the request by another regulator for information that we do not already have that is of supervisory interest for financial stability or compliance purposes to that non-Hong Kong regulator. We agree that because that information is not of supervisory interest to us, but is of supervisory interest to another regulator, and is being requested by that other regulator, that extra provisions need to attach to that particular information request. And that particular information request, you are correct in saying, probably and most likely is going to relate to trade data or specific information from a licensed corporation in the case of Hong Kong. But as I mentioned in relation to that first example, that first type of information exchange, if that foreign regulator, that non-Hong Kong regulator, can get the information via other mechanisms, then we will not accept the request to provide it ourselves, because that is an important protection, and this is something that the industry requested of us in the consultation, which we totally agree with, because if there are existing mechanisms by a non-Hong Kong regulator to get that information directly from a licensed corporation, as I said, because they have already submitted to that non-Hong Kong regulator's regime, then that is the appropriate mechanism to do that. I then spoke about a second suite of information exchanges, which is in effect the existing arrangements that we have in place. And I was making the observation that in the vast majority of cases under the existing exchange of information between regulators, because that was the question which I believe was of interest, that the vast majority of information that is exchanged between a regulator is a risk assessment, or a good example would be a copy of a recent inspections report, or a copy of a thematic review that would be of interest potentially to another regulator. And equally, it's very valuable for us at the SFC to receive copies of these inspections reports or inspection findings when it comes to, again, organisations that operate across boundaries and operate across borders. That is the vast majority of information exchanges, and that was a typical exchange of information and a typical exchange that would take place in relation to a supervisory college, which is a good example. So I hope I've made the distinction clear, because it's certainly not contradictory in nature. but we are dealing with different types of information exchanges under different circumstances, and that is why it's important to differentiate the protections and the procedures which we believe is entirely appropriate for seeking bespoke information for another regulator, which is the subject matter of the bill, versus exchanging information under current arrangements.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Can I just get a confirmation from the government that the safeguards regarding the provision of supervisory information here would be identical to the existing safeguards according to the licensed corporation under Section 186? It's exactly the same type of safeguards.
For the existing safeguards, they are identical, but and then we added additional safeguards especially for the supervisory cooperation.
So the additional safeguards, as I can read, would be down under mainly 2E and then 2B, or all these provisions, right? One of the safeguards I would like to ask is about the information obtained under the supervisory regime, that is under 2E, subsection A. The regulator of a foreign jurisdiction can only use the information obtained for the purposes of sustaining its supervisory regime and not starting an investigation, right? That is affirmative. But on the other hand, of course, they can use information obtained from your assistance to investigation cases for supervisory purposes. Is that correct? Just tweaking the questions in another way.
Could you repeat the tweet, please, Mr. Lam?
My question is, the information or the assistance you provide under an investigation, those information, can they be used for administer the supervisory regime?
There are actually strict, right now inside the SFC, there are strict information rules relating to information obtained for investigatory purposes. Mm-hmm. So, for instance, I work in the supervision department. I'm not privy to information that is gathered for investigatory purposes in relation to a licensed corporation. Of course, at the end of the investigation, there is, if there is an issue that is announceable, then we receive information. But there is strict internal guidelines in relation to the flow of information from the enforcement division to any other division.
Yeah, but what you're talking about is internal guideline, but it's not in the law book itself, the legislation itself, to prevent the flow of information deriving from an investigation case to a supervisory regime. Whereas you have got the provision here preventing the flow of information deriving from a supervisory regime to start off an investigation case. So that's the question I'm asking. Why is there such a difference here?
Well, forgive me, I don't quite follow the question, but I will try nonetheless, for the purposes of the discussion, take it forward. Of course, the provisions and the safeguards here are trying to enforce or persuade and regulate our arrangements with another regulator. We need to make that crystal clear in legislation and in MOUs that we have a very, very clear design that any information that we provide under this bill is only for supervisory purposes. I'm not sure I quite follow how our internal guidelines, because if our internal guidelines are referable in relation to investigation. In fact, in many respects, I see them as consistent because we do treat information gathered for investigatory purposes by the enforcement department separate and distinct and protected internally and that is in many respects consistent with the bifurcation and the distinction that we're applying here, that information is only under this proposal for the use for supervisory purposes and not investigatory or for the purposes of proceedings.
No, I understand this. My question is, if you assist a foreign regulator in an investigation case and you obtain the information, you would pass some of the information to the foreign regulator. Of course, I mean, that is a natural process, that the foreign regulator would obtain some information regarding the investigation, right? Okay. And upon the receipt of this particular information, what I'm asking is, can they use this information to kick off or start off another inquiry for supervisory purposes, or to kick off another, investigation case, not related to the first one, but, is there any restriction in the use of information imposed on the foreign regulator in this respect? Because you're restricting them from using the supervisory information to kick off investigation because they have to, make a new request. But on the other hand, you don't have a provision to stop the foreign regulator to use the piece of information deriving from an investigation case to, start an inquiry on the supervisory regime. Yeah. Is my question relevant?
Let me try and respond, and I'll also ask our senior counsel, Mr. Young, to supplement. The rules relating to exchange of information for investigatory purposes are separate and distinct from what we're discussing today, and I'll ask Mr. Young to speak to those because he's an expert on that, on those rules. But I'm not quite sure whether the protections which would apply there I would expect solve for the concerns that you have, that if there's an investigation to investigation exchange of information, that's the area that would be in need of protection, because of course you're dealing with matters of potentially going to enforcement processes and procedures. And of course, at the end of investigations, any regulator should be put on notice for supervisory purposes what is the follow-on action after any disciplinary action. So I can speak for at least, obviously none of us can speak to another regulator, but I can speak to what we do at the SFC is that after an enforcement action has been decided upon, that is of course very relevant and important information for ongoing supervisory purposes. And we will make sure that whatever the lessons to be learned from an enforcement action in relation to a licensed corporation are embedded into that organisation so that mistakes don't happen or situations don't happen twice. But just going back to the important part, which is the protections in and around exchange of information for enforcement and investigatory purposes, I'll ask Mr. Young if he would like to supplement.
Mr. Young?
Yeah, thanks, James. Of course, the regime for enforcement cooperation has been in place for many years. The multilateral memorandum of understanding that most jurisdictions are a party to, including the SFC, sponsored by the International Organization of Securities Commissions. It has specific provisions in it dealing with permissible uses of information. So therefore, if an investigation request comes in, it states the purpose for which the information is sought, and those are the purposes for which the information may be used, and only those purposes. And of course, that's much more intrusive than anything in the supervisory context. I mean, that involves compelling evidence, and it can involve search and seizure and all sorts of things. So it's a completely different order of magnitude compared to the sort of activity we're talking about here.
Okay.
Thank you.
清楚，OK， 我哋繼續啦。
我想問多個問題。
係，鄭家賢。
嗱，你哋行使呢條新嘅條例嘅時候咧，你哋有啲咩有冇啲額外嘅 internal control？ 有冇額外嘅啲即係內部嘅 審計，即係當然我相信你有一半嘅 internal audit 啦。咁但係除咗 internal audit 之外，你有冇啲咩嘅內部啊，即係去審查翻，即係你哋呢一個係合乎呢條條例所做嘅？有啲即係例如你哋嘅要求，明明係佢冇做生意，你俾咗人哋啊，等等嗰啲，有冇啲咩 internal control？
Mr. Shipton?
Mr. Sin, thank you for that question. The answer is that we will, and actually we do have internal guidelines now on the exercise of information exchange powers, and we actually have outlined draft internal guidelines in relation to the powers envisaged by the bill. We, of course, are also subject to the process review panel, which reports to the Legislative Council, and it would be open to the process review panel to look at the procedures that we apply in relation to any matter that is subject of the PRP's mandate, and we would expect that they will take an interest in the fullness and time in this subject matter.
冇問題啦嘛，好，咁我哋繼續啦嚇。
多謝主席。咁而接住落嚟可以去到第126頁條例草案嘅第4部㗎啦。咁呢個第4部嘅修訂呢，主要係釐清被撤銷或者被暫時吊銷牌照嘅法團嘅人員喺證監會准許進行為結束嗰個被撤銷有關連業務嘅時候呢，由佢哋呢釐清佢哋係有責任遵守條例嘅有關規定嘅。咁或者可以去到第126頁嗰度啦。咁而家我哋新增嘅第 1A 同 1B 款呢，就係就中介人嘅牌照或者註冊被撤銷作規定。咁證監會呢，可以准許中介人進行對結束被撤銷活動嘅業務係屬必要嘅業務嘅運作呢，先可以進行嘅。咁條文呢，亦都指明呢啲指明人士呢，可以進行有關業務嘅運作嘅。咁第127頁裏邊嘅條款其實都係差唔多，不過對象就係嗰個中介人嘅牌照或者註冊係被暫時吊銷做規定啦。咁都可以證監會可以准許呢啲中介人呢進行呢對於保障呢個中介人客戶權益屬必要嘅業務嘅。咁第128至到130條嘅第 2A、2B 款呢，就係訂明牌照或者註冊被撤銷或者被暫時吊銷嘅中介人同埋指明人士呢，必須被當作冇被撤銷或者被暫時吊銷或者撤銷牌照。咁其實呢個主要目的呢，即係表明呢呢啲即係譬如呢個條例裏邊嘅有關條文呢，同埋要求呢規限呢，繼續適用於佢哋嘅身上嘅。
同事有冇問題啊？冇問題，我哋繼續啦。
係而家可以咧就去到第140頁條例草案嘅第5部嘅呢個建議咧，就係因為而家其實只有證監會可以根據條例第378條咧，同意進一步披露原先已經被披露嘅資料㗎啦。咁但係事實上呢，而家聯交所呢就上市法團可能違反上市規則進行調查嘅時候呢，喺呢個情況下，上市法團其實係必須通知佢哋本身個核數師啦，或者個保險公司嘅。但限於而家條例所限呢，好多時候呢都必須要再揾翻證監會問佢攞得同意嘅。但係其實喺成件事上邊呢，因為其實呢個上市規則呢係由呢個聯交所施行啦，所以其實證監會係無需要牽涉喺度嘅。咁所以我哋今次呢個修訂咧，主要只不過係希望可以將呢個情況之下咧，可以俾呢個交易所認可交易所咧都有權同意進一步披露原先已經被披露嘅資料嘅。咁呢個目標只係旨在提高呢個行政效率嘅啫。咁第140條裏邊嘅修訂就係反映我哋頭先呢個政策原意啦。咁可以去到第146頁，對唔住，應該係第145頁第6部，就授權職能修訂呢個條例草案嘅。咁呢個修訂咧，其實好簡單，就主要因為根據現行條例 裏邊咧，證監會咧其實係可以發表通函同埋常見嘅問題材料，向中介人述明佢哋執行職能嘅方式。但因為現有嘅條例咧，呢一個咁樣嘅職能咧係唔可以轉授嘅，咁所以我哋而家建議咧就將呢個職能咧可以轉授出嚟，咁可以更加有效率執行呢個職能嘅。跟住就係去到第146頁第7部嘅，咁呢個修訂咧就係訂明將買賣證券同埋期貨期權合約嘅徵費款額調節到最接近一整先。咁因為而家嗰個證券及期貨徵費令咧係訂明買賣證券同埋期貨期權合約嘅徵費率，亦都指明咧計算徵費嘅若干百分率。咁呢啲百分率咧就會可能產生因為不足一仙冇辦法收取嘅尾數嘅。咁所以我哋建議喺呢個徵費令裏邊加入第2A 條啦，咁就將買賣繳付嘅徵費咧，不論係以百分率啦定係港元數值嘅方式表述咧，個款額咧都會調節到最接近嘅一整先嘅。係4.5日，其實意思係一整先，即係譬如0.015到0.019，咁就會調節到0.02咁樣。即係細過一仙就4.5入到去嗰個仙嗰度。
但係你呢度咁寫2A冇講話係4.5入嘅喎。
因為呢個其實我哋都參考過其他類似嘅法例啦。咁法律草擬專員俾我哋嗰個建議咧，呢個其實都可以代表到係4.5入嗰個意思㗎。
繼續啦。
147到148頁咧，就係修訂徵費令現時第10同埋第13條相關條文，就係以0.10元取代而家喺徵費令裏邊0.108元嘅。咁呢個徵費令其實呢一個0.1080喺舊年11月1號就生效嘅。不過後邊我哋諮詢呢個有啲經紀行個系統咧係最多支援係2個小數位嘅徵費，咁所以為免對業界構成不必要嘅負擔啦，咁我哋就會改咗去就係徵收0.10嘅徵費嘅。
好。
咁149到151頁咧，就係修訂證券及期貨投資者賠償徵費規則。其實嗰個修訂都係同頭先所講嘅，基於相同理由啦。咁加入呢個2A 條，規定有關徵費嘅款額，若果唔包括不足一仙嘅數咧，就係調節至最接近嘅一整仙嘅。
好啊。
咁之後可以去到第152頁啦，一個主要係一啲輕微嘅修訂嘅啫。譬如第152頁裏邊啦，咁我哋將修改個中文文本第307第1款啦，加入根據本部嘅字眼咧，係同英文版嘅用語一致嘅啫。咁第158頁都係一個糾正輕微嘅錯誤啦，咁就將嗰個證券及期貨成交單據戶口結單及收據規則裏邊，將第6款裏邊對第5款嘅提述改翻啱做呢個第4款嘅。
哦。
咁之後可以去到第165頁，其實佢去到220頁都係相同嘅修訂嚟嘅啫，就係關乎有投票權股份嘅修訂。咁因為呢個其實喺呢個條例嘅第15部啦，有關權益披露嘅條文裏邊咧，原先咧就係以股份面值嚟決定某一個人係咪需要負上披露嘅責任嘅。咁但係當公司條例修改之後咧，就廢除咗股份面值啦。咁所以咧都需要相應修訂翻呢個條例裏邊嘅用語，用條例第308條0308(1) 條所界定嘅有股份權股份嘅數目嚟取代某一啲人擁有權益嘅股份面值，作為評定是否產生披露責任嘅機制嘅。咁呢個165至220頁咧，都係做呢個相應嘅修訂嘅啫。
好啊，同事冇意見啦，冇問題，繼續啊。
其實就應該
完啦。係。哦 ，OK。同事有冇問題？同事如果冇問題咧，就張議員，你係咪有咩問題？
暫時
冇問題係咪
睇唔到有咩太大嘅爭議性。
OK。嗱，如果同事係冇問題咧，即係我哋就完成咗呢一條例草案嘅審議，咁就我就會想睇睇大家會唔會有啲咩修訂。張議員有咩
政策上
有咩意見可以大聲啲咁都大家分享
有冇嗰隻發展空間嘅啫？
OK， 嗱冇問題啊嘛，冇問題。大家有冇咩修訂建議？冇，政府亦都唔會有修訂建議啊。法律顧問對於我哋今日審議嘅其他條文都冇其他意見係咪 ？OK， 好啊。
呢個階段裏邊，我未能夠提到任何修訂。
唔緊要，得，因為我哋都有個時限，
修訂係啦，
有個時限俾大家嘅。咁就係好啊。嗱，我哋今日就完呢個會啦，就基本上審議嘅工作就完結啦。咁我哋會睇睇政府咧，你係想幾時咧就正式拎上嚟恢復二讀，好嘛？好。咁然後我哋先至咧就俾時間咧，就俾同事因為嗰啲要倒數翻嗰啲時間，我哋幾時向內會報告啊？我哋啲同事幾時有個限期俾佢哋去提交呢個修訂啊？咁你
我哋會通知翻秘書嚇，好啊，
係啦，好。嗱，如果同事冇其他問題咧，咁我就結束今日嘅會議，亦都咧係就住即係同事所關注嘅嗰個時間問題，我哋會遲啲通知大家，好唔好啊？咁我如果係同事冇進一步嘅修訂嘅話咧，咁我哋就唔會再開會噶啦，好唔好啊？咁我哋秘書亦都會同政府咧係再夾嘅時間。OK， 唔該晒咁多，我宣布散會嚇。